Welcome to North of the Broad. With us now is author DonnaKellArmer. Good to see you again. We were just talking that the last time I interviewed you was during COVID, probably.
Absolutely.
With your book, which was a memoir solo in Salento.
That's
that
right.
now has been translated into Italian.
That's right.
But we're here today to talk about this first book in a series of mysteries. It's called The Red Starfish. And look at you. You got the black and the red starfish and the shoes to match. So this is a mystery, and it is the first in a series of books. So good to have you with us, and let's just jump right in. Red Starfish, where did this idea come from?
Well, it actually came from the first book, which is Solo in Salento, because in there, that's nonfiction, so it's a memoir, and I bought a red starfish when I was in the village of Otranto.
Okay.
And prior to going to Otranto, though, I had gone to another part of that region of Puglia, and I had a thought. It was a very mysterious place, and I had thought at the time, wow, if I ever write a book, it's going to be a mystery. So eventually I got there.
Right. And it says it is a series, the Cat Gabbiano Mystery Series. So is Cat Gabbiano a person?
Yes, she's a Lowcountry caterer.
Okay.
And she is of Italian-American descent, so her full name is Caterina Maria Lucia Gabbiano.
Do you speak Italian?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
When they translated my book, Solo in Salento, in Italian, I went on a 10-week book tour of Italy, of southern Italy.
Oh my gosh.
And I did my first presentation in Italian, which was terrible, but I did it. So,
Donna, that is really interesting. That was in 2022?
Yes, the fall of 2022.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
So give us a little hint on the plot of The Red Starfish.
Cat Gabbiano has a best friend named Stella. They were born on the same day, so they have been friends forever.
Right.
And yet their lives have taken very different paths. Stella has stayed in Italy and has a career in film. She's a movie star. And Cat first was an accountant and then hated it and decided to change and become a caterer because she had such a passion for food. They're planning a reunion in Italy, and all of a sudden, Stella disappears.
Oh, goodness.
So the book is set against this backdrop of the beautiful Adriatic, but it's also a very rural, with karstic rocks. It's sort of a brutal place at the same time that it's mysterious and beautiful. And so Cat sets off. She leaves her business behind and goes to search for her friend.
And so you as an author, how do you develop those characters? Is it a slow process, or is it just comes into your imagination and then they just come alive?
I'm a walker, and I walk everywhere all the time, and I love living in the Lowcountry. The Lowcountry inspires creativity. And my characters come to me when I'm walking.
Okay.
And once I got the publisher for Solo in Salento, I went right into writing this book before my solo book came out, was published and released. Wow. Yes, because the characters were just jumping around in my head, and I thought, I got to get them on paper before they disappear.
Do you do an outline first?
I don't.
You just write.
I'm a person. There's a sign in my office that says, sit, write.
Sit,
right. And I do that, but I don't have a certain time.
Okay.
It's usually after my morning walk because the creativity is really strong then. And I just sit and I write. And I'm a person that does a lot of research. I do a lot of what I call information dumps in that first draft, learning who my characters are because they lead the way.
And you're working on the second in the series.
Yes,
now,
I am.
You said, how far along are you with that?
I'm actually finished with the first draft, and it's with my beta readers now.
Okay.
And I've actually started on the third book.
Oh my goodness.
But that's a long process.
Yes.
So that first, I'm a rewriter, so I rewrite and rewrite and rewrite.
Well, congratulations
Thank
the
you.
Red Starfish. You had your opening this past weekend
Yes,
here at
I
the Pat
did.
Conroy Literary Center, and lots of folks were buying your book.
Yes.
And you can get it here at the Pat Conroy Center and some of the other bookstores, and of course on Amazon. So,
Yes.
Donna, congratulations again, and good to have you with us.
Thank you so much, Robyn.
And we'll be right back with more North of the Broad. Don't go away.